the greatest radio show that no one has ever heard of. Coming to you direct from 816 South Broadway in downtown Los Angeles. Brought to you by 3 drunk idiots and a guy who can't walk. You are now listening to Superior Fandom! Hey everybody, how you doing? Sorry we didn't quite get up at 8 o'clock like we said, but we are live. I hope you are able to tune in to listen to us right now. We are Superior Fandom. This is the Nate and Joe Show. I'm Nate Joyner. This is my partner, Joe Holt.
What up?
We are joined tonight by a very dear friend of the show, Brian Murphy.
Thank you, fellas.
Yes. Our producing team over here, Mike Gong and Mr. Jarrett Young. We're going to get into it today. We got a great show planned for you guys. We're going to talk, obviously, what's happening right now is Olympic hockey. I mean, Olympics, period, but Olympic hockey is just, it's in full swing. It's going nuts right now.
Welcome to Russia.
Yeah, Vladdy Putin's not the happiest man on the planet right now.
I can't believe I'm in a discussion with a couple of Californians that are really excited about a sport that takes place on ice.
Yeah, you Boston sumbitch.
These guys love their baseball.
Once every 4 years. That's all you get.
Well, you know, the lake freezes over every couple of months, but yeah.
You got about 5 more days of having me excited about waking up at 4 in the morning because the Giants game start on the 26th.
Yeah, well, the 26th is not next week, okay? So we got some better things to talk about.
And we're not talking Giants right now. That's just a disaster. Come on.
It is next week.
We're talking about tomorrow morning and Saturday morning.
By the way, Mr. Jarrett, did we put the link up on our as far as where people can start listening to us right now?
Yes.
Okay, it's on our sweet.
Find it on Facebook.
Well, I mean, if they're listening to us, obviously they already found it, but either way. Anyways, we're going to jump into it because I've been chomping at the bit to talk about this USA-Russia game that happened a few days ago. It was, in my opinion, I don't care. Obviously, I want the USA to win the gold, and I think we're set up in prime position to do it. But that game, I don't think we're going to see a better game.
It's the most excited I've ever seen you after watching a hockey game.
I was ecstatic.
Since I've known you.
I was ecstatic. I couldn't. I set my alarm for 4:30 on my couch. My alarm went off. Once I realized why the fuck my alarm was going off at 4:30, cleared my head, reached over, hit power on the remote, and sat and watched one of the best games of any sport I've ever watched.
Now, where were you in 1980?
I was 4 years old.
You should have been watching.
I mean, obviously, you can't compare it to the Miracle on Ice.
You cannot. No, but it's the same context, though. It got you really excited about hockey.
Of course.
And I love that.
Yeah, I mean...
hockey just stuck 3 fingers in your butt. Okay?
You love that?
And wiggled it around a little bit. I guess if you're into that type of thing, it was amazing.
Exactly.
But
to be in different context, yes.
Vladimir Putin is not having that.
Oh, he was angry. He was angry. The man's he's not a happy camper right now.
Karma.
Yeah. One thing I do love, it's going to be an awkward homecoming for Mr. Voynov and Jonathan Quick because Voynov kind of called Quickie out on the play, the last goal, saying, "Well, that's
pulling up the fucking net,
that's how he played."
Yeah, we talked about this.
Quick kicked it out. That's how he plays. Mm-hmm. He cheated. Yeah. That's how he's your teammate.
There was tons of people up in arms over that. Tons of Rushkies. Okay, you know what? I actually never, ever YouTubed it or whatever. I will give it further introspect. Okay. However, we won.
We did. We did. Regardless how it happened, we won.
this is America. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. But Quick didn't knock the goal off.
He didn't. I'm not saying he didn't know it was knocked off.
Fuck he didn't.
But that's no. That's not. No, I'm saying he might have known that, but it's not his position. Like hell, if I was the goalie and I look down and I see the fucking goal, I wouldn't say anything. You know,
because it's a sacrilegious space that he guards. Okay, and if hey, so be it. Guess what?
That is 100% on the referees.
Absolutely,
period.
Absolutely. Completely.
They should have after this.
Three blind mice.
Yes, after he slid and saved, had that save, and the goal was displaced a little bit. Play should have been dead. They should have moved the pipes back. Period. That is completely not
how that occurred. I don't know. I don't know.
Speaking of the refs, given like what happened in '72 with the USSR and USA basketball game and the whole history there, are you surprised that the U.S. won that game and that shit wasn't kind of fixed?
Well, who says it wasn't kind of fixed?
Well, I mean,
I'm kidding.
Vladimir Putin was sitting in the second deck of the arena
with
like the chairman of the IOC for fuck's sake.
And so he may have tried to buy him off, but we're talking about the refs. Okay, there was a United States ref, an American ref. There was a Swedish ref, and I think the linesmen were from probably Russia or whatever. I didn't go that deep. Okay, Joe. But hey.
The game was on them.
They put it on review. They did the whole thing. Everything is under a microscope these days.
Yeah.
Everything is.
It absolutely is.
How many hairs are on my big toe? 216. You know what I mean? It's like as many bones in my body. They fucking know this shit.
That's
it's
two
just
to the
whatever.
power
CIS. It's crazy the way that sports has gone right now.
CSI.
Sorry, CSI, not CISS.
Yeah, either way.
Well, if you're in Louisiana, it's CIS. But
anyways, that game was out of control, and the fact that the shootout that it went into, Mr.
60 minutes of back-to-back hockey.
Absolutely.
That goal that Datsun scored when he like split the two defenders and came up and they hit him with that two-line pass, that was so sick. Like, I'm not even a hockey fan, but that was just, I don't know, that was shifty.
Do you know where he put it, Joe? Put it where Mom puts cookies. Top shelf.
Yeah.
Put it up top.
I like that. I like that.
I
This
love
guy
that.
here.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That was
good.
really
That's pretty good.
You know where Mom hides cookies? On the top shelf.
I want to talk about Mr. Oshie. Basically,
He found the 5-hole.
dude,
kid?
he took 6 penalty shots for us. He's 23 years old, St. Louis Blues.
He took 5 in a row, didn't he?
Took 5 in a row. Yeah, he took our first one and then
running out of
the
imagination.
next 5.
And he still sank the pank.
And every time he beat the goalie every time. The 2 that he missed, he beat him, but he overthought it. Exactly, missed shot. I mean, the kid was ridiculous. It was crazy.
Pardon my ignorance, but like more than half of those goals went to the 5-hole, to the same spot. Was that bad goaltending to like allow that to happen?
No, because did you see what he was doing with the puck? Like he was everywhere with it. You didn't really know.
Around, but
he was everywhere. How do you read that?
At the end of the day, like he went.
The 5-hole is like the glory hole. Okay, so if you could put fucking the puck through the 5-hole, Joe, that's kind of like I just took your sister home and had her fucking fun with her, and then I just dropped her off and I put her fucking tucked her to bed. So it's kind of like one of those things, you know? I mean, like if you could score between a goalie's pads. Because he's always going to be like, squeeze him tight, right?
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
there's a lot of area to cover.
It doesn't seem like closing the hole between your legs would be that hard. And if the guy went,
you're talking about a guy that can wrist a fucking puck at 95 miles an hour, and he's only fucking 5 yards in front of you.
Yeah, but if 4 of the last 5 shots he went to the same place, like, and you're playing for your life, you know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah, country, but it's all about, like, getting the goalie.
Like, isn't it, like, at a point, like, don't you just guess and go, like, shit,
sure,
like,
no, it's not like soccer where you go left or right.
It's not like soccer. You have to read. I mean, in soccer, you can guess and get away with it.
It's all about balance. getting somebody off balance. So if you can fucking...
If you catch a guy going the wrong way in hockey, you're screwed.
Yeah.
The goalie's screwed.
You're going east and I'm going west, and guess what? When you're going west, you're fucked.
I mean, I get it, and I don't want to argue it. So
kind of like you without like 3 wheelie bars, dude.
But if you have, what am I trying to say?
I know.
If you have like a patented move, like I don't know, like the Dream Shake, or like one of Kobe Bryant's moves that he used to do all the time, don't you think like they'd find a way to stop it?
But after 6 tries, you have to kind of like get a little bit more creative with that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you go in, out, in, all the way in, out,
and
in. You know, you vary.
That's what Oshie was doing too. Like if you see it, like every one of his shots, he wasn't. There was nothing. There was nothing predictable about what he was doing. There was no pattern to what he was doing. His first shot, he starts out right, kind of just leisurely comes down the ice, and then he wrist shot right into the lower right corner. I mean, beats him. The next one, he comes far left, skates back in the middle, takes him right between the pads. I mean, like he was everywhere. Like he was. There was no pattern whatsoever to what he was doing.
The kid was certainly a boss.
But think about the fatigue that's going on. You're already in a shootout, 8 deep, and you're a goalie, and you've already your head is already wrecked, you know, and you don't know what to do. You're like, this guy's coming down. He's crazy. He's coming down from center ice, and Joe, he's gonna jukey dookie wookie and try to like put one on
die, exactly.
You know, hide the cookies.
I also want to. I want to say this. I want to give props to the LA Kings repping the Olympics this year, because every one of them in the Olympics has been outstanding for whatever country they're playing for.
How many Olympians do you have? Do you know? Like 6 or 7.
We have 6. We got Dustin Brown. He's got 2 goals. Andrzej Kopitar had 2 goals.
That's 3. He's not qualified.
Kobe got hurt. Did he not?
I don't know if he got hurt.
No, he's just sick. He's just sick. He's
sick
fine. He's got the flu or some shit.
Yeah.
And they have no one else, so they were working him overtime, just working his ass. We've got Carter, who had a natural hat trick, for God's sakes. I mean,
sure, you got a couple of studs that are playing for the United States.
Drew Doughty I'm talking about the LA Kings that are repping.
Collectively.
Jonathan Quick had an outstanding tournament. I mean, the LA Kings have repped, and it's been phenomenal. That's just what I'm saying.
Speaking of goal scorers on the Team USA, they've got a handful of guys that have 20 plus, 30 plus goals. Do you think they're going to be able to get by Canada in the semifinal? And are they?
I still say we beat Canada 3-1. I'm not reneging on that. The last show we had, I said that USA if and when we play Canada, we're going to beat them 3-1, and I still think we are. The way we handled the Czech Republic this morning, I thought it was going to be a better game, and it started off looking like it was going to be a better game. We manhandled them. We manhandled them. Everything we did, they couldn't stop our front line at all. It was just we basically did whatever we wanted with the puck. It was fantastic, and of course, Quickie showed up again and had a fantastic fucking game.
Nate, love what you're saying, but we're talking about going against Canada.
I get it.
Canada.
I understand
the
that.
51st state. Okay,
but it's not a bad game to come off of whenever you've got a team like Canada.
You kidding me? No, and we owe them one.
Absolutely, we do.
They got us in overtime last Olympics. Mm-hmm. Okay,
and that goal still kills me.
Well,
the little trickler right between
toes curl. Trust me, buddy. Okay, so check us out. We have a showdown in the semis with Canada.
Oh yeah, our women go tomorrow. Our men go the next day against Canada.
I'm talking about the guys with the sticks and the dicks. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so
this guy over here.
So yeah, we're talking about our boys going against. We're talking about what America has going against. Basically,
on paper, Canada arguably has the best team in the Olympics. On paper,
if you do a demographic, how many skaters are skating in the NHL from Canada? It's like 82%.
Yeah, at least.
Swear to God. Okay, now.
You got Sid the Kid. You got Doughty. You got.
They have a lot more at stake here. I really believe because they're reigning gold medal champs.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I completely agree with you. I completely agree. But
And they had a hard time, actually, getting 2.
They win a bronze this year,
They got
friend.
to the junior prom dance.
Mm-hmm.
Barely. All right. Now, we had obviously a little bit easier of a, go around.
Yeah, Latvia gave them a good game today.
We smoked them.
Latvia gave them a very good game this morning.
Well, they did, but we obviously have a very solid squad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited going into this. I'm just saying that, oh, Canada.
You're playing for bronze this year.
I'm not rooting for Canada.
Canada is playing for bronze.
Okay.
Period. Telling you.
Are we gonna make?
We're gonna handle these.
We're gonna make
these
a wager
sons of
over a cerveza.
So you're telling me you want Canada to win, or you just think Canada is gonna win?
No. I just want to make a friendly bet, saying that I'm all for U.S., but I want a beer from you if Canada wins.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Because I really think that they get the biggest.
Fair enough. I can make that happen. That works.
They get the biggest. They think that we are their suppressor. Okay, and the only thing they have over America. Guess what? How many baseball stadiums are in Canada?
1.
Mm-hmm. How many there used to be? There used to be like 4 or 5, right? There used to be Montreal. There used to be.
Everyone realized that baseball in Canada just sucks.
I know, but I'm just saying that it's their game. It was originated there.
Dude, but those 94 Expos, they were so good.
Yeah, but
they
there's
had
very
Pedro
few other
Martinez.
teams of the Expos that were
They had,
good.
Vlad the fucking killer, whatever. But let's change topics. Okay, so now we have a bet. A beer if Canada wins.
Yeah.
I'll gladly buy
Let's do a shot. Let's do a shot instead. Shot of Sino tequila, actually.
Okay.
Let's have a shot of Sino Reposado.
When in celebratory, when America wins.
When America wins, you're going to buy me a shot of Sino.
Yes.
When Canada wins, if Canada wins, I'm going to dip my
Can I
balls
name my
in the
first
shot
5
of tequila that I
children,
give
Nate?
you. And then you're going to drink a shot of bald sweat tequila.
What do you?
I will drink the buffalo tongue. Okay.
That's gross.
Yeah, well.
Exactly.
I got nothing.
After a Saturday afternoon, Nate pouring like some sloppy Bloody Marys and whatever, and I'll fucking drink it.
There you go.
So next.
No, I don't think next, man. Well,
No?
we've,
Yes, I'm sorry. The curator of our.
What do you think of that Sweden and Finland semifinal? Your buddy that.
Hey,
that
you know who his name is?
Of,
You know what his name is?
Tukarask.
Yeah. You know.
talk about Tukarask a little bit.
You know what? You know what I could say to all the Finnish people out there that are listening? I'm sure there's a ton of them. Kippis. You know what that means?
No.
Tukarask.
Yeah, Tukarask,
Yeah.
my boy, my backstop from the Boston Bruins.
Finland has arguably the best back line. I mean, the defense in the Olympics right now. They're very hard to score on. They're very hard to score on. But their offense is not. They're not as equipped at scoring goals.
They don't have a
as the United
Teemu
States.
Solani.
It's true.
They don't have a Teemu Solani. They don't have. Actually, the Finns do have Teemu Solani.
Wait.
Excuse me. Yes,
Dude,
he is.
shout out
Yeah.
to Teemu Solani being like 43 years
My
old.
apologies.
Leading the world in Olympic goals.
That's what I did to tell you. Yes. Isn't that amazing, Joe?
Yeah.
And by the way, Marco,
And you know how many
I
Olympics?
got a shot of Sino tequila coming for you, brother. Good work. Thanks for listening in, my friend.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Fuck
Excuse me,
yeah.
but anyways, to all my love to the Finns, because I would love to have a gold medal game, United States versus the Finnish, okay, and us versus the Finns. Wouldn't
It's
that
going to be,
It would be a reliving of 1980.
1980, yeah.
We can have it 34 years later, because you know what? I was 7 motherfucking years old when that.
You're
shit
old
happened.
as shit.
I am. Yeah, I'm older
I
than
was
some
only-
trees in our neighborhood.
I was
yes,
only
that's
4.
right. Yes,
Wait, there's trees in our neighborhood?
there are a few.
I thought it was a concrete jungle where you guys lived.
It is.
And where I work.
Yeah, but there's a tree or two.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, so we have Teemu Solani and Tukarask going against the Swedes. You know them Swedes?
Finland's going to
Who
take
do
care of
the
them.
Swedes have? Do you know who the Swedes have? They have the Sedin twins.
Oh, they do have the Sabine
Yes,
twins.
they have the Sabine twins.
Right. Yes.
You always have to watch out for the Sedin twins.
And you got to watch out whenever Murphy starts using accents, because then it just, the night's gone south.
Well, it's kind of gone south. It's gone southwest.
There you go.
I ate some peanuts and I'm allergic to peanuts.
Basically, what we're all agreeing to is the fact that these Olympics, this Olympic hockey tournament has.
I'm fucking tired of waking up at 4:30 in the morning to watch hockey.
It's been a lot of fun, but you're right.
I'm sick of it. It's baseball season, goddammit. Like, the Giants worked out today. Like, they really did. It happened. Like, Pablo Sandoval lost.
Pablo Sandoval didn't work out.
Lost 38 pounds.
That dude didn't work out. Stop it.
Did he give birth?
Exactly. He's sneaking Twinkies in the fucking closet. I guarantee it.
Pablo Sandoval, I remember him when I lived up there.
Yeah.
He was a chunky monkey.
Always. He's our guy.
He does the best belly flop into the dirt I've ever seen in
I
my
don't know.
life.
Prince Fielder got him.
Well, he and Prince
Fielder got him.
Well, that's called Prince Double Big Mac Fielder. Okay. All right.
So, Murph, the Red Sox won the World Series
They
last
sure did.
November.
That's right.
What do you think about the spring?
Well, I'm really optimistic because of a bunch of fun things. You know, I got a bunch of rookies. I got a solid pitching staff. I don't have to worry about Petey having a fucking blue thumb. Big Poppy's fucking back. He's probably like 25 pounds slimmer. He laid off the chicken and rice. You know what I mean?
Why would you ever want anybody to lay off chicken or rice?
And first,
those are the two best foods on the planet.
And another thing, why would you ever want Poppy to slim down? Seems like the fatter he got, the further he hit the ball.
That's why he comes in slim and he can get fatter along the line.
He's never been slim. Why would you want Poppy to slim down?
You know what? He's at probably the meanest and leanest he's ever been. I have a friend in spring training, took a fucking picture of him, showed it to me. I couldn't believe it.
Seems like it's
he was on his second rung on his belt, not the first rung, but the second rung on his belt.
Which means his power numbers are going to drop.
Well, about
35-40%, and
I don't think that big.
I don't know.
Does this mean we call him Little Poppy?
Junior Poppy.
How about the Poppy meal? 'Cause that's like a junior cheeseburger.
Like that.
You know, we can give you a couple of apple slices and some orange juice.
How you feeling about your
left side of my infield? What
no,
are you talking about?
X-Men.
No. I want
Can we talk about X?
We can.
One, can we talk about X real quick?
Talk about X. We talk about X. I have a question on.
I want to talk about Xander
He
Bogaerts.
gets really excited about this guy that I got on my teammate.
All right.
Anyway,
Ask
so the
him about
X-Men.
Xander
We've been talking about
He's
him
gonna
for
be
a
the
while.
Rookie of the Year.
I hope so.
Says you.
I hope so. You know what? He has the potential.
He does. He's good. He's very good.
What do you think about X-Men? He's going to be the Rookie of the Year, no?
I say it's too early to call.
Exactly. You can't say stop it,
You gotta
Joe.
talk to me in May, and I'll
I
have.
like your exuberance, Joe.
Well, I mean, like, unless the A's have somebody that they're going to
Is Murphy?
Like,
Is Murphy? Is he giving you reach arounds these days? What's going on?
It's like, I don't know, man.
No, we have a little bit of a backstory about the X-Man because the X-Man had a pitching coach that worked for the Giants.
Hitting coach.
Excuse me, pitching. Sorry, he's not a
Hitting.
hitter. He's not a pitcher.
So
He's a
that's
hitter.
how the story comes.
Yeah, that's how it comes
there you go,
360.
there you go.
So the hitting
Like
coach
something's happening here.
from the
What's
Giants
going on?
Someone's thumbs in
gave
someone
some
else's butt right
tutelage
now.
to a
This is
guy from
weird.
Aruba,
Something real weird here.
and now he's fucking the number 2 prospect in America.
I get
That's
it.
probably
No, like-
the most talked about fucking shortstop to be for my Boston Red Sox. Yeah.
If you want me to clear up the story, the Giants hitting coach, who's actually knighted in the Netherlands, Sir Bam Bam Mullins, who also coached the World Baseball Classic team that damn near beat the
Christ.
Dominican Republic, coached X-Men. And X-Men came up toward the end of last year, held down shortstop, held down third base for the Red Sox.
Has a World Series ring.
He does have a ring at this
super
point.
clutch in October and got a ring. And now he's going to play a full season and end up the Rookie of the Year. Like, that's what's up.
Knighted in Netherlands. How do I feel this conversation is going to turn around a Sydney Ponson real quick?
Dude,
He's from another island nation that we will not name.
that was probably like the worst free agent, like mid-season acquisition that the Giants ever made.
You should have got a hold of Bartolo Cantone.
God.
You know?
Bartolo Colon.
Yeah.
What do you think of
Bartolo.
Bartolo Colon.
What do you think of your buddies in New York and this Derek Jeter's retiring, and they got
God bless.
They got Tanaka. You think you got?
You know
some
what? They also got Ellsbury.
Before we get into this, we're gonna take a pause for like a couple of minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. Please join us back. Literally, this is gonna be a quick break.
Shake hands with the governor.
What do you guys think? 5
I
minutes.
gotta pee.
We're gonna take 5-minute piss break.
Take 5.
Refill our beers. We'll be
right
back
back with you.
momentarily. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hoo-ha!
SuperiorFandom.com.